Hi guys, so I am back to show you a journal that my sister just finished. This one is a fairy book that she just completed. It is called The Flower Fairies of the Wayside. And what she's done is she has 4 metal corners on either side. This one is a 3 signature journal. Yeah, she upped it up with 3 signatures, and she has fabric for the spine, and she added some rosette trims on the spine. This one is a 3-inch wide spine as well. She has some lace here and some lace on the back. Little rosette flower here covering the grommets. Beautiful ribbons here for closures. She has some satin ribbons, and then this beautiful like iridescent sheer ribbon as well. Beautiful lace. So let's get right into it. Beautiful journal. I love it. You know me and fairies. So let's get right in and see what she's done. So she also has the same fabric in the outside as the inside to reinforce the spine, and then some trim here. So the inside, she has a beautiful little pocket here, flips up, and she has a little die cut here with a little bling in the center, some ribbon here, a little bling, and then some trim, lace trim here. This flips up. She has a pocket with some cute little tags, little ribbon there. She stitched everything as usual. Little ribbon, and then this is a pocket as well. She has a little fairy there, some ribbon there, so that goes in there, and this goes in here. Beautiful trim that she stitched on the edge of the page. Coffee dyed paper, beautiful paper here, little birds, flowers, and then she has a corner tuck here. She has a little butterfly here with some eyelash trim, and then she has these little pieces here like crochet, what is that? Corsets. She stitched that onto coffee dyed paper. She has some glitter here that she's added with glossy accents. Look at that, so pretty. And then she has a large tag here, the woods. She's added some glossy accents to accent the highlight on the trees. And then some trims down here. A little fairy there. Beautiful. And that goes right in there. She has a lot of ephemera in here as well. More coffee dyed paper. Beautiful. And then here she has a little pocket, homemade flower, 2 little thigh cuts, or she fussy cut these out. And then she has a little pocket here with some more little tags, ribbon and lace. That goes in there. And then back here she has another tag. If you hear my dog, he has a cone. He's not happy. He had surgery. He's doing good. But he has that cone, and he's going to have that cone for a week. See, she has some lace on the top, ribbon on the top. More pages of the book. Avocado dye paper. Look at the images of the fairies. Some music paper. More beautiful images on the fairies. She has some, look at that one. Tracing paper. Here she has a vintage little, you know, those index mini file folder dividers. And she has some lace down here, and then she has some trim up here and a little butterfly die cut up here, and 2 more tags. Beautiful. And that goes right in there. Here she has an envelope, as she's added some tags with some lace and some little tiny applique flowers and ribbon stitched onto. This one's avocado dye paper, this one is coffee dye paper, and then she has her ribbons and some ribbon and lace, and that goes right into this little envelope. And the envelope has some trims and flowers, and on this side it has some ribbon and a little bow. More beautiful lace. Here she has a belly band, a ribbon belly band with a doily and a little die cut piece, and 2 more tags. Tracing paper. Music. Avocado dye paper, more of that beautiful fairy image. Here she has a fabric tip-in, it's been embroidered. This is vintage, we found this at an estate sale. And she has some lace down here. It's a beautiful piece. Here's the copyright of the book. And the copyright of this book is 2008. It's not too vintage, but it's beautiful images. I had a whole series of these books, so I had this last one and said she could have it. Here is a burlap ribbon and a doily and a little mulberry flower. Beautiful tag. And another beautiful tag, and she's just highlighted some of the roses. It's gorgeous. And then some lace and ribbon down here, and then a coffee dyed index card for extra journaling. So all of that goes back in there. She had this in the back. And she had this in the front. And that image is so pretty. And then she has a little die cut piece here with a butterfly and fibers. And here she has a little music piece here for extra journaling, and beautiful tag there with some eco dyed paper. And that goes in there. More beautiful lace stitched onto the page. And we go into the second signature. I'll have the page count on my on her Etsy when I list this for her. And this is another die cut piece. This flips up for extra journaling, and she has some lace and ribbon down here. Beautiful lace with ribbon and some pearls. And everything is stitched. This one is stitched onto Eco. This one is stitched onto Avocado. And that goes right back in there. And then it has a pocket back here and some ribbon up there, and it goes right back into this little pocket. And oh, the page has some ribbon up there as well. I'm telling you, she loves those little details and lace, and she puts so much work into these. Some music sheet, and then the Song of the Red Champion Fairy. This book is gorgeous. It has so many fairy images and so many poems of fairies. Two more little beautiful tags, eco dyed paper and coffee dyed paper, and then you have another little fairy up here. And a little flip here with a butterfly, and then some eyelash trim. More avocado dyed paper, and then she has a Crafty Arena pocket here. This flips up for extra journaling, and then on the pages she put some ribbon up here and little tag here with a cute little bow on eco dyed paper, so that goes in there. And then here she has a cute little tag with ribbon here. And then another cute little tag. And I'm going a little fast because I have another journal she made that I have to show. And then this is tracing paper. Oh, look at this fairy here. Gorgeous. Here she has a pink burlap ribbon laying on a satin ribbon, and it holds this gorgeous tag. And I think she's cutting these ones out of a vintage garden magazine that she has. So she highlighted it with some glitter glue, little glue string here. So that's that one, and that's also stitched onto coffee dye paper. She has a handmade flower here, backed onto a hand crochet doily that she crocheted herself, and more of that beautiful trim. Here we have another envelope with a little flower bling and some eyelash trim, and then this is another piece of that material that she used for the spine. And then here, it's got stuck. She has a little, another little journaling card with lace and ribbon backed onto coffee dyed paper, and that goes right back in there. Oh, there's another little index card in here. So that goes in there. And then ribbon on this side as well with some bling. That image there. Some tracing paper. More avocado. Here she has a fabric belly band with a crochet doily and a metal flower with a bling in the center, and another gorgeous image of a yellow rose, and she used on this one yellow stitching and yellow ribbon and a little bow on the top. Here she has all these little tabbies here, little tuck spots with some ribbon and little flower applique with little blings, and these are, hold these little guys here, beautiful. More music sheet, another little pocket here, your birds. Little spool here. More ribbon and lace. Backed onto Eco. And this one is backed onto Coffee. Beautiful. And then more trim here. Beautiful image here. And we're on to the last signature. How cute. And here she has a satin ribbon with some bling in the center. She made this one into a double tuck. So you tuck something in here, and then the satin ribbon is also a tuck. Look at how beautiful that image is. Little blue string here. So that goes in there. So you have lots of journaling space. Here she has a little bag. She has a ribbon here and some lace. Bag is empty for you to store things. Another image. Some more avocado dyed paper. Here you have another tuck, and she gave you a vintage Norman Rockwell playing card and a little tiny little heart that's been stitched on. Blue string, little collage here with a butterfly and some eyelash trim. And here is another little tuck with some tiny pom-pom string and a little applique flower. And then back here you have a scorecard sheet for extra journaling. That goes back in here. Beautiful page. She just stitched it onto some coffee dyed paper. And then this here, this here is a full pocket page, and she just gave you eco dyed paper. You can see the leafing, very grungy. So she gave you that page there for extra journaling. Beautiful image. Gorgeous image there. Another Crafty Irina pocket. And here you have another little tag. And another little tag. And here she just added a little goldfish playing card you can embellish and play with. More of that beautiful trim. Eco dyed paper. You know, fairies live in the woods, so she had to include that. Tracing paper. Little envelope here she embellished with some fabric and some lace and a little butterfly, and on this side you have your lace and the ribbon and a little bow. So she embellished both sides. And here's another little piece of coffee dyed paper she included. Here's another little flip up, little butterfly with some eyelash trim, and a little tiny tag for journaling with a little tiny fairy there, and a little tag here with some ribbon and lace. Beautiful. Some tracing paper, music, eco. Here she gave you a lace page just for the look of it. You can pin things on if you want to. She just decoupage lace onto the full page. Beautiful flower page that she just stitched on. Love that. And here's another little fairy and two more beautiful little tags. Oh, these are pockets. This is a little pocket. So was the other one. I didn't know that. This is a little pocket, little envelope. That's cute. So the other one is the same. I wasn't aware of that. Cute little tag there. Beautiful little pocket here stitched on with a flower. Some avocado dyed paper. Beautiful. And then in this baggie, she included another playing card here and a little piece of avocado dyed paper. And she put some lace and ribbon here. Here she has another fabric belly band with a playing card here and another little tag there with some lace and ribbon and a little tiny applique flower. And that is the back of it. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. Nice and chunky, 3 signature. Look at that profile. I love it. So I hope you guys like it. This is listed in her shop. I'll leave the link below. So that is going to be Flower Fairies of the Wayside. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. And then I have, let's put this one aside. And then she has a 2 signature journal, and it's a little golden book. And it is Barbie, Mariposa, and the Fairy Princess. Gorgeous as well. On this one, she has all these little ribbons for the closure, metal corners. She has this beautiful iridescent, like glittery fabric on the spine with this beautiful trim. She has this little tiny tassel hanging from the spine with a bow pin. Nice little rosettes that she just dressed with a little bit of a purple and little rosette here and a little rosette here. And let's get right into it. So the inside have the same trim with the same beautiful little crochet trim. Let me make sure I am in frame right there. So here you have some little tags, and this just opens up for extra journaling. Little applique flower there, that goes in there. Little homemade flower with some eyelash trim and a little tag that's been stitched on. Beautiful tags as well, stitched onto coffee dyed paper. And up here she has another tag with a playing card and ribbon on the top of the page. And she's used some eyelet trim here, coffee dyed paper, fairy paper here, and some coffee dyed paper. And because it's about fairies as well, she included some eco dyed paper and this beautiful background paper. Look at that beautiful image. And who doesn't love Barbie, right? Beautiful trim and lace, butterfly with some eyelash trim here. And this opens up. And you have another little tag there for a little quote or a little note. Is this a little pocket? Let me see. Might be. Yeah, it's a little tiny envelope. It's got a little bit of glue there. You know how it happens to us journalers. You get carried away, but oh no, it's just a little journaling spot. Put it back in. And then have another little tag here. And another tag here from her flower book. Beautiful. Some music paper, and this one is 2 signatures. Gorgeous images. Fairies. And she also included that lace page. I love how it feels. It just adds so much tactile to the book. Avocado dyed paper. Here we have a corner tuck with a little butterfly collage and some eyelash trim. Back onto, I think this is onion skin and this is coffee dye, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure. More eyelet trim, so pretty. And here is more of the image of the book, little fairy, avocado dyed paper, and she has lined paper. She's coffee dyed. More of that beautiful die cut. And here she has another little tag. In this envelope, she really got into this. She is so into this. Some fabric here and lace, and then here is some trim and a little bow. Avocado dye paper, coffee dye paper, avocado. Here she made a tuck with these little doilies, and she added these blings in the center. She has these little tags that she stitched onto coffee dye paper and put some ribbon there, and that serves as a little tuck right in that corner in the doilies, and then a little tiny postcard with some fairies, and that goes right in there. Beautiful. And some music. Some eco dye paper. That leaf printing, I don't know if this camera's gonna pick it up, but you can see the leaf and all the little veins. I love it. Some eyelet. This says believe. She has a fabric or a satin and sheer ribbon belly band here with a homemade flower and a little playing card there. Beautiful image. Love the purple. It's a lot of purple in this book, so if you love purple, this is for you. She took a doily, backed it on to cardstock, made it into a tuck, and then die cut with a purple butterfly and pink eyelash trim, and then she has the eyelet trim here, which came out beautiful. And then she took this from her book, and it's like a woodsy, oh, I love this image, like a woodsy scene. Used her gold threading, used some little bit of her gold glitter glue, and then some trim up top, backed it onto coffee paper, and then she just put this little extra journaling card there, and that goes in there. Here she has a little envelope. It's like a tuck onto avocado dye paper. And oh, I think this might have been here. Here she has a little tag, eco dye paper. I think this meant to be there. Here she has another little flip out. Well, this is an envelope, little envelope. You could put a little tiny note in there. And here is a little note card. This is a little envelope. You could put anything in there. So let's put that one back there. Maybe we could put this hanging out right in here. Maybe. No. Needs to be something flat, so we'll leave that there. But you could put something in there. Here she made this beautiful butterfly. She put some, what is it called? Oh my gosh, what is this called? You know what this is called. Anyway, you can journal in the back of this one. She has some stamens, and then you can use it as a tuck to tuck something in behind the wings. And this is another little envelope, and she added a butterfly, and it's a tuck, but you can also use the wings to write behind them. Oh my gosh, what is this called, guys? Sequins. She lined it all with sequins, and then she added glitter, and then she tapped it with glossy accents so the glitter won't shed. So that's what she did with that. And then she trimmed the edge, excuse me, with purple ribbon. So that page is beautiful. I love it. She has the neatest ideas. Avocado dye paper. And then she has one of these. You can put anything in there or write in it, and then close it back up. She has a ribbon there and ribbon down here. And here you have two tags backed onto coffee dye paper. Little cute collaging here, and then this is edged with little tiniest little pom-pom trim. Some more lined paper, another little envelope with fabric and lace, little butterfly and fibers, and another little piece of coffee dyed paper for extra journaling. And then here you have ribbon and lace, and she always sends a little goodie bag as well. Here she has this cute ribbon. This ribbon reminds me of wood. And then she has satin ribbon, and then a little metal flower with some bling here. And you have two more tags that said handmade with love, and a goldfish playing card. More beautiful eyelet trim. Here you have another pocket backed onto coffee dyed paper. She stitches the smallest things. She stitches. So with some trim and a little pearl. There you go with that. And then on the top you have another little journaling card. Put that in there. Beautiful images. Avocado dyed paper and more music. And here she has a little die cut with some lace and ribbon, and she has this little tag here. It's like a postcard, and that goes in there. And then on the other side, same thing, ribbon and lace, and another little tag with some ribbon and little tiny flower appliques, and that goes tucked in there. Eco dyed paper, another little pocket here, ribbon, butterflies, some little tags there, and then 2 little tiny tags on the top with some fairies. Super cute. Beautiful image there. Avocado dyed paper. Little flip with a butterfly and fibers and trim on the top and bottom of the page. A little Norman Rockwell card. And we're getting to the back. That is the back of it, guys. So this is also listed on her Etsy. I hope you guys like it and stop by and give it a look-see. And I will have the link to her shop in the description box below. And we are off working on our next projects, which is going to be Halloween. Alright guys, thank you so much for taking a look and sticking to this very long video. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.